Hello friends, today in this video we are going to see the process of GST returns in Marg ERP software. You need to remember that your software should be updated with Series C. If you do not see Series C over here, then you can download the updated Series C version from our website www.margcompanysoft.com. Firstly, you will go to Final Reports menu and then enter on GST returns. Then the window of GST returns will appear. Firstly, you will select GSP. Means you will select GST Suvidha Provider. You either select 𝐒𝐿𝐼 or GSP both three. GSP are those providers who are authorized with GST network. Means they act as an intermediator between GST system server and taxpayer. And they directly transfer the data of taxpayer on GST server system. Now suppose we select 𝐒𝐿𝐼 from here. Then we will enter on login credentials. Then we will fill our GST login credentials on this window. After filling the details, click on Register. After clicking on Register, you will get registered on the 𝐒𝐼 portal. It is mandatory to fill these details in order to upload invoices online. After clicking on Register, the software is asking, are you sure to register as a taxpayer? We will click on Yes. If you want to save these details, then click on Save. And if you want to make any changes in these details, then click on Edit. If you directly want to register from the 𝐒𝐼 portal, so you will enter on registration. This will directly switch you on the 𝐒𝐼's registration page. So in this way, directly 𝐒𝐼's registration page will appear. From here you can do registration. Here you will find two options, register as, where you have two options, tax professional and taxpayer. If you are a CA, then you will select tax professional, and if you are a normal taxpayer, then you will select taxpayer. Then after filling all the details, click on sign up. Then you can simply click on login. So in this way, you will switch to 𝐒𝐼's login page, and here you will feed your email ID and password, then click on login. Next is video and tutorials. From here you can view video and tutorials. Next is company website. As soon as you will click on company website, then you will switch to 𝐒𝐼's website as you can see. After that you will switch to GSTR1. Which is for outward supplies, means for sale. In other words, you can say that whatever sales and services has been done, its summary can be viewed from GSTR1. So let's enter on GSTR1. Firstly, you will enter the period that from which date till which date summary you want to view. Then after entering the date, simply click on show. The rows that are shown on this window are shown according to GSTR1. Means this has been designed according to the terminology that is used in GST return form. So you can see first row is B2B, means business to business. Means if you are a registered dealer and the dealer to whom you are selling, he is also a registered dealer. So all the local and interstate transaction will come under B2B. Then the next column is count, where you can see 12 is shown for B2B. Means whatever intrastate and local sale B2B transaction is done, that will be counted here and shown. Here itself you can see taxable amount, SGST, CGST, IGST, cess, total tax and invoice amount. Then you can see next is B2C large invoice and B2C small invoice. B2C means business to customer. Both of them belong to interstate sale, consumer or unregistered dealer. If you are doing interstate sale to consumer or unregistered dealer, means if you are doing sale to some other state, like if we are doing sale from Delhi to Haryana, and if the transaction value is about 2.5 lakh, so that will come under B2C large invoice. And if the transaction value is below 2.5 lakh, so that will come under B2C small invoice. Along with this, you need to remember that if the buyer is an unregistered dealer or a consumer, and if you are doing sale within the state, so whether the amount is above 2.5 lakh or below 2.5 lakh, that will come under B2C small invoice only. Now you can see under B2C large invoice, here there is only one transaction. That is why only one transaction is shown under count column for B2C large invoice. Similarly for B2C large invoice also, taxable amount is shown, SGST, CGST, IGST, etc. is shown. Next row is nil rated. Means if any stock item is nil rated on which no tax is applicable, then those transactions are shown here. Next is export invoices. Means whatever sale is done outside India, those transactions are shown in export invoices. Next is tax liability on advance. Here you can see a count of advance invoices that have been generated. As you know that according to government law, if any party has done advance payment to you and during that tax period, if sales invoice has not been generated for that party, then you are liable to pay tax on that advance payment. So whatever advance amount is received, on that GST will be calculated and that amount has to be paid to the government. Next is set off of tax on advance. Means whatever advance has been received by you, against that whatever bill has been raised, its summary can be viewed here. After that, if you want to see its further details, then you will press enter on any one of these or double click on it. Like we will press enter on B2B. So now you see a more detailed view of all the transactions under B2B, like customer name, GSTIN, tax type, invoice date, invoice number, bill amount, taxable amount, tax amount and status. Along with this, you can also view HSN wise details of every bill. Similarly, if you want to view other details as well, so you don't need to switch back on the dashboard. Like if you want to see the details of B2C large or B2C small, so you can simply click on this drop down and from here itself switch to any option. But if you want to switch back to the dashboard, so you will click on back. On the right hand side, you can see there are more options like all entries, pending entries and so on. The first is all entries. Means on selecting all entries, all the entries will be shown on this window as you can see. You can view pending entries by clicking on pending entries. Next is uploaded, which means whichever entries have been uploaded onto the GST server, those can be viewed here by clicking on uploaded. Next is modified after upload. Means after modification, how many entries have been done on the GSP server. Next is modified after filing. Means after filing return, how many entries have been modified. Then last is error while upload. This will show that in how many entries error occurred while uploading. Down you will find some options like view, print and Excel. If you want to view this report in GUI format, so you will simply click on view here. After clicking on view, two options will appear, like whether you want to view the summary of this report or detailed report. For example, we select here detailed. So now you can see software is showing you a detailed report. On top you can see software is showing you that you are viewing B2B report. As you can see, there is party name in this report, GSTIN, SGST, CGST, etc. Similarly, you can print this report from the print option. As soon as you will click on print, you will get the same two options. If you want to print this report in summary, then you will select summary, else detailed. Then you can also generate this report in Excel. Now again, let's switch back onto the dashboard. Below this dashboard, you can see the total of all these columns. You can also see the total of count of local intrastate transaction and central interstate transaction. Here also, if you want, then you can view, print or export this report in Excel. The next option is Excel returns. As soon as you will click on this window will appear. In case you do not have internet connectivity on your system and you want to convert your returns in Excel, then you can select that in which format do you want to convert your returns. Means according to which government format, like RAW, CSV or in Excel sheet. So from here, according to your requirement, you can select any one of these options. Suppose we select here GST in Excel sheet RAW, then click on start. So such an Excel sheet will be generated. And this Excel sheet will be saved in GST returns folder of Marg folder. Now let's open our Marg folder. So here you can see that Excel file has been generated. Now whenever you have internet connectivity, you can go on gst.gov.in, then click on downloads, then click on offline tools, then click on returns offline tool. Then simply click on download from here. Then click on proceed. After downloading, such a zip file will be downloaded. On extracting this zip file, you will get this GST offline tool. Next option is upload online. From here, you can upload your invoices online. So firstly, let's click on it. So from here, you can view online invoice upload status. The invoices that are successfully inserted can be viewed here, and the ones that are not inserted can be viewed here. Similarly, here itself you can view the description. The invoices that have been successfully inserted, against them successfully upload is indicated. And the invoices that have not been uploaded, their description can be viewed here. From the description, you can check that because of which error these invoices are not getting uploaded. After checking, you can modify them. Similarly, you can generate Excel file of this report. For that, you will click on Excel. So in GST return folder, which is in Marg folder, two Excel files will get generated. One will be a success file and the other will be a failure file. The invoices that have been successfully inserted will be shown in success file, and the invoices that have not been inserted will be shown in failure sheet. Let's go on GST return folder, which is in Marg folder. So here you can see both the files, success and failure, have been generated. Here itself, if you want to view the status of the transactions, so for that, firstly you will close this window, then press enter. So here you can see the status of transactions. Uploaded status means those invoices have been uploaded, and the invoices on which error is shown means those invoices have not been uploaded. The invoices which are uploaded are highlighted in blue, and the invoices that have not been uploaded are highlighted in green. And all of this data is now uploaded on 𝐒𝐻𝐵's panel. Now if you switch back onto the 𝐒𝐻𝐵's panel, so from outward supplies, you can view your invoices like all, B2B, B2C large, B2C small. Similarly, you can view your invoices of exports, debit, credit note and advances. Now let's enter on GSTR 2. Means all the inward supplies, means all the purchases come under GSTR 2. Now let's enter on GSTR 2. Here also firstly you have to specify period. Then click on show. Now here you can see B2B, means business to business. If you are a registered dealer and the one from whom you are purchasing, if he is also registered, so all the local and interstate transaction will come under B2B. Next is import of goods invoice. Means the goods that have been imported from foreign supply, those invoices can be viewed from here. Next is import of services online. Means from foreign service provider, whichever services have been imported can be viewed from here. Next is nil rated invoices. Means whatever inward supplies are there on which tax is not applicable, those invoices can be viewed from nil rated. Next is ISD credit. Means from input service distributor, the input tax that have been received on credit, those transactions will be shown here. Next is ITC received. Here received input tax credit transaction will be shown. Then is tax paid on reverse charges. Tax that has been paid on reverse charges, those transactions can be viewed here. Then is tax paid under reverse charge on advance. Means you can view the information of the tax that has been paid under reverse charge on advance. Next is credit debit notes. Here you can view purchase return transactions. Here if you want to view further details of B2B, so you will enter on B2B. So here you can see B2B details are displayed. Down you can see HSN wise details are shown. Similarly, if you want to switch to goods import, service import, so you can select that option and switch to it. On the right hand side drop down, you will find the same options which we have already discussed. From these options, you can view your report, print your report or export it in Excel, like we discussed in GSTR1. Now we will press escape. Below you will find the same two options, Excel returns and upload online, as we saw in GSTR1. So by following the same process, you can use these options. Again, let's press escape. Click on yes. Here you will find two options, party-wise GSTR1 and party-wise GSTR2. Means you can view party-wise GSTR1 and party-wise GSTR2 report. Let's enter on party-wise GSTR1. Firstly, you will specify the date, that from which date till which date party-wise report you want to view. Then enter on view. So now you can view party-wise GST statement. Apart from this, you can print, view or email this report. Below you will find an option freeze, sale, purchase. Press enter. Here you will specify that till which date do you want to freeze, sale and purchase. Remember, after freezing sale and purchase, you won't be able to modify it. Next option is update GST patch. As soon as you will enter on update GST patch, then in this way GST return patch will get downloaded in the downloads folder. Again you will go on GST return patch option. Then automatically the old GST return patch will get deleted and the new one will get downloaded. Along with this, there is a provision in Marg software that whenever new patch will be updated, then you will get a notification in Marg software that an updated GST patch is available for download. The last option is auditors details. Through this option, you can save the details of your auditors. The details that you fill here is received by Marg, and Marg updates them with updated videos and educates and updates them with Marg software. Now let's see what is the process of uploading GST returns on 𝐒𝐻𝐵's panel. For that, you will click on returns option from the left hand side, then click on GSTR. Then you will choose that financial year and the month whose data you want to upload. Then click on next. So you will get all GSTR return upload templates like GSTR1, GSTR2. If you will upload GSTR1, then GSTR2 will get auto-populated, and if you will upload GSTR2, then GSTR1 will get auto-populated. Now you just have to select that which GSTR do you want to upload. Suppose we want to upload GSTR1, so for that we will click on summary. So in this way you will be shown a summary as you can see on your screen. Means all the data will get integrated from Marg software to 𝐒𝐼𝐵's panel. If you click on view GSTR1, so here you will get all details of GSTR1 and these will be filled up, and all calculations are appropriately divided in appropriate cells. Again let's click on GSTR. Then here you will see there is GSTR returns file. In order to file GSTR, you will click on GSTR return files button, but for that you will require e-sign. There are two options for e-sign. One is that we use digital signature and the second is that we generate EVC. EVC will be received on your registered email ID. Then you will enter that EVC and then you will click on GSTR1 return file. Then it will connect with the GSTN server and then the file will get uploaded. Next under returns menu is reconciliation. Whatever data will come from Marg software will automatically get reconciled, and all mismatch and match will be displayed here. Like now we'll click on mismatch. As soon as you will click on mismatch, then all the mismatches will be shown under these 5 baskets. Like first is not available as per GSTN server. Means you have uploaded but your vendor has not uploaded. Then is invoice amount mismatch. Means if you have entered 5 and your vendor has entered 5.0, so that will be considered as mismatch. Then is date mismatch, which means there is a mismatch of date entered between you and your vendor. So if there is a mismatch in date, then that will be shown under mismatch. Next is tax amount mismatch. Means if there is a mismatch in tax amount, then it will be shown under tax mismatch. Next is vendor management. Vendor management means whatever transactions you have done from a particular GSTIN, those transactions can be viewed from here. From here you will select the GSTIN of that particular supplier whose transactions you want to view. Then click on submit. Then you can select that do you want to view those transactions in detail or in summary. You can also export the report in Excel and can also email it. Now let's go on ledgers. Under ledgers you will find ITC ledgers. In ITC ledger you can view the available balance of ITC. Under ITC ledger balance you will be displayed the balances which you have availed and the balances that have not been confirmed. Means the credit balance will be shown under provisional credit balance. Next is cash ledger. Here you will find details that how much cash you have paid or how much cash is yet to be paid by you. Next is tax liability ledger. This will show how much of your ITC is credit and how much tax you have paid. Now let's switch to the reports menu, then click on log reports. Log report is for audit. Here you have general log, Excel log and activity log. If we click on general log, then you can keep a track of the activities done. In Excel log, you can check that which Excel has been uploaded by whom. Next is activity log. Here you can check who has logged in and at what time. The last menu is utilities. As you know, the data of GST is confidential, so you can assign authority to users from this window. Means to one user you can assign dashboard authority, or in outward supply you can assign right to only view or edit. So accordingly you can set authorities for users. Next is offline GSTR Excel. Means if you want to view offline GSTR templates, so you can view them from here. For that you have to upload your Excel file here. So friends, in this way we saw the process of GST returns in Marg software. Thanks for watching.